fucking get this player. 97 overall lot. Easy money. Copyright me, please. I really don't give a fuck at all.
Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got Cook 1 in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles come into this
They can't look up.
They're in for a dog fight.
They look up at my team and just start choking. They know the drill. Who on him?
They come out here in the eye.
How we supposed to score in 38?
They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. 10 yards still left on second down.
Miller can dust this man, and
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't it?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And they're going to get to him.
what they're doing?
Be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone. Now, to throw is Brady. He's got time. He's going to let it fly.
You rocked my world,
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Berry. And it's second down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. And tip it away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And he couldn't
What the
hang
freak?
on to
You're
it
98
for the
overall. You can't
contact.
catch a freaking pass.
Incomplete.
We know it's not an...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Brady got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. It's a
Quarter
big
timeout, quarter
time
timeout.
play
Are you an
there on 4th
idiot?
and 10. And even
Come on, get this
60
W. Get this W.
yards.
Get this. 3, 2, 1. You would have came in clutch too. Yeah,
Well,
one more
going
time.
into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still...
Brady to throw. Backing up. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. His guys are going to get the football. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on 1st down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give them the 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mike Single. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get... to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Madison. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Let's go.
Kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was...
All that. Come on. Back up. It's already halfway till Christmas. We have to finish our universe. So that hurry do that so we can start this universe mode. I saw all the movie. I'm probably gonna see it for the second time. I saw a bootleg version of it. It was a good movie. I don't know this one is a good movie. I must be at like 200 subscribers right now. Let me go check.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. The Steelers enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guy and Charles Davis.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. He's back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 46 yards.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does the defense hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Right now,
I can feel a joke coming there with that dropped interception. I know it's coming, but let's go ahead and focus on the quarterback first. That simply was a throw he shouldn't have made. He just did not look right on that play.
A throw he shouldn't have made, but to where you were going, that should have been an interception.
And you know what they say about defensive guys, right? They're offensive guys who can't catch.
Now Spiller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a play fake here. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And that is going to seal this victorious time.
did he really just intercept the ball? Okay.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play...
Insane.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Braxton Miller in the final minute. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point in this situation, this little time left, takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing now is Cutler. Finding time. Dumps it into the flat to Langford. It's a gain of 20 that time. And it'll be first down Bears.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Cutler to throw. Checks it underneath to Langford. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Let him score.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Throwing here, Cutler. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. Throw deep downfield. And
What the freak?
There as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick and a big.
Boom!
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off,
Who watching
there
me?
was no that pass. Yeah.
I mean, that's all you got. That ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Come on.
How much for?
And he's still sprinting.
How much
Just
you
think
trying to
about
wager
what
for?
that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics.
$300.
And someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
What players do you got? That depends. I want to raise you for a player. Players you got.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
You got some most fear players?
3% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. This will be fielded at the 8. Well, this one... got the
Alright,
points
come send me a friend
right
request.
before the whistle. Then the
I'm telling you that you're gonna lose though. But go send me a friend request.
come the Steelers. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created.
Go send me a friend request so you wanna wager me.
Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it.
Do you have a PS4? If you do, type in Jaquil, then it should show up.
They said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he's got Miller. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. They come up in an offset eye. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look.
You say you want to wager, but you're not sending me a friend request so I can play you.
For that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well for the deep.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. Boy, Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw, Brady. Jordan Reed has it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use. Here in the final stages. Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. One up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a quarter. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still
I'm not explaining.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much of a non-factor as they can be. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
He'll look to throw. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Tim Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense. Still first down.
So now 1st and 15.
Right here. Let's go! Flex round!
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Back to throw. Surveying the field. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because...
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
He's back to throw. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. 61 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turf.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
So they went to the big boy in a big spot late. He provided, and now they're in the driver's seat.
And Brandon, size does matter in this game. All right, you can go to the slot guys, you can do all of that, but rarely have we ever seen a tight end described as diminutive, right? We just don't get that. Big target, big catch radius, that gives you a comfort zone as a guy throwing the football.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Again, they run it with Spiller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Toss play to Spiller. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So bad. Let's go back. Zoom out. Face that way. Start that. Alright guys, now watch this because this is a special highlight. Here's number 2. He sees the man, got it. Fumble. For his team. Let's look at this front top though. Look at number 42. First, he spins on the user. He does that. Then I use your hand and this guy intercepted rate. This is crazy. And I was the ultimate legend 99. Low motion. Now let's do this whole player coordination. It's starting. So anyway, let me get Yo! WWE take the ball.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Steven Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. Throwing on first down is Carr. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Gronkowski. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Pass incomplete. He was trying to get it to Marshawn Lynch. Third down here.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense.
Y'all might as well take a nap because right after this, y'all probably going to be doing the league. But if not, y'all probably going to be taking a nap for a long time. If I don't,
you can hear all the screams of screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
Bitch.
So they bring their punter out there now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on.
Go print the ball off.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Carr now on 1st down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Emmanuel Sanders, 44 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
On the return, here's C.J. Spiller. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They come out here in the eye. And right away, he lost the football. Now the defense, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. Gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tim Brown from 3 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. He's going to air one out. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And what a big-time play there. 51 yards.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Braxton Miller, 32 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And, oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick. Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this.
Touchdown, Houston! Rob Gronkowski, 46 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's what they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back.
And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from.
You got a YouTube channel.
They can't afford anymore at this point. Sheds a second man.
You got a YouTube channel.
Isn't he? And now out comes Houston, and they will simply,
Charles,
be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
How many subscribers?
Take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
Mine didn't be universe on broadcasting right now.
Having scored the last time out.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And an alley to run. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
Let me go
And
fix
the
my smart
elder
play
statesman
first.
with a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. He still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect.
Respect.
Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or anything like
an
that.
elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. To throw, it's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On second down, here's Carr. That's caught at the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Emmanuel Sanders, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. You got to take care of the ball.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a
I gotta catch up before I can do some regular plays.
Make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
I mean, I gotta do something to help me catch up first before I do any other plays. Gotta play smart.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
I was gonna say, comeback isn't right for you, but you do have
now
Brady.
Now a play fake, Brady. And the tight end Olsen, right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
That's complete right out of the 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
Into a double team, and it's
Thank you, got out.
Picked off here by the former first-rounder, Justin Gilbert. And a big
no, what are you talking about? You're in the 1 yard line.
Guys will get the football back. And now out comes Houston. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the deep...
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
That's correct. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Because I picked the wrong play.
So they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now Lynch evades the tackler, and now some space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 14 there. And that'll be good for a Houston first. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Carr now on first down. Being chased out left. And now the ball's out.
Fumble.
Lost it. Fumble. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
I mean, actually, my favorite team is Steelers, so I don't like Tom Brady anyway. But 99 overall, no mind if I do.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time.
I mean, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so I hope the Falcons won, but not even a Patriots fan.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals in defense, not giving up the long pass.
Oh, so you must not like us, then.
No, I still remember the 6 AFC championships.
Now a toss to Spiller. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down,
Yeah, you really don't like us then. That he went to us.
Different style of running in order to get this guy going.
To throw, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
I would be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big
16, 15, 14. All right.
He wanted, run in the corner, and usually
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come on.
And Housh's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And now out comes Houston. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Oh, you got me, you got me, you got me.
Catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Emmanuel Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
I get the ball back in the 3rd quarter, so I need to score right here.
Now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
Let's not do that play again.
Here. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And he's got his man in stride complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Going deep this time for Miller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I got them teams back on the scene. I'm keeping them coming.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
I feel like 9 picks, and you only got like 4 of them.
Important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's got time in the pocket. Going deep this time for Miller. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on third down.
I'm only going to do that when I see you only got one safety.
When you're not there in the coverage, your best friend
you do realize this play is better when you have one safety.
Big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Finding time. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. Now hold everything here.
I mean, 2 safety is fine too. 2 safety is.
Just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
I mean, it's working, isn't it?
Now a play fake.
You think I'm actually about to do that play, Luis?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I think you're gonna throw it to deep because Braxton Miller almost got the play. Yeah.
I mean, you know you can get him in the solo.
Now Brady throwing on second down.
Why don't you use him? You know he's a 98 with chemistry.
This will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put
let me
pressure
go
on
throw
them
it to
and
the
make
shot
it
and throw it
tough,
to him the whole
it's only
game.
going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit. A 50-50
And he wondered why I didn't throw it to him the whole way.
Picked off by Night Train Lane. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work
What's
their
your
way
overall?
back out for their first possession of the second half.
No wonder why I'm
Last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive.
Only a 91.
Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
But don't worry, this going to go by Super Bowl 51. Don't worry.
We'll see if it's that easy here. To throw his car. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Oh, look at the strength. No. A good pickup there. 26 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run with Lynch. And he takes
I see what you're doing.
all the way near the 30. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense.
Keep staring at it and you might go blind.
Still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Man open underneath. It's Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown. Houston. Rob Gronkowski. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Right? If they decide to run the ball, then they're going to have to Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It'll buy some time right. On the right side, this is Miller. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
On second down, here's Brady. This is caught by
That's Antonio Brown.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time,
now you said Antonio Brown. Now
because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the longtime court, Bob Sanders. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
That's not even one
Punching in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So it is third down now, but less than a yard to go. Carr going to try and throw on third down. And yes, he found Torlolo. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So the offense has it first and 10. Brown, the lone receiver left. They go play action here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Tim Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues.
Puppy. And now you get that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady.
The last you song for from Michael Jackson.
No, not her at all. This
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
No, let me go change up the gameplay real quick.
And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide?
And now a fumble. Brady
How?
loses a fumble, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
I threw the ball.
The offenses have
That is
success.
not a
You can say they
fumble.
run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 40 points.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Surveying the field. Going deep this time for Miller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
No, let me go.
Comes Houston. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted
Let me go
in
get
a
up in my
touchdown.
interception formation.
So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
Well, now you're going to run the ball now. To the wrong side, which I thought you were going to run into.
Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
That's a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys.
Oh, my.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this
I hope
point.
the Raiders have a bad season this year. A really bad one.
Definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it
I'm
whatever.
12-2.
I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you
I'm
took your
12.
stat sheet
I
and
have a
flipped
deep
it over your
voice.
shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this.
Oh, but it's kind of going to be hard for us to have a bad season, though, with Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben, T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt brother.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down.
We got a new quarterback, Antonio Brown crazy. We got Martavis Bryant back from his weed suspension.
Time for a break.
What else? We got T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt brother. And J.J. Watt is crazy, so you know T.J. Watt is crazy.
They come out here in the
So, and we had a B+ on our draft rating. That's the highest draft ratings of all time.
Have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution
And y'all had like a
to create more time for him to throw
C-.
or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He's got a man complete.
I just want to score one more time before this game is over.
3rd down. 54 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even
I just
bigger
want to score
play.
one more
Normally you
point
just try
before
to
the
pick up
game
the
is over,
first down
so
and you
the
know where
game's
the
already
sticks
over.
are. They took this thing way downfield.
And my goodness, another interception. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
What game are you on in the season?
They protected their home turf well.
What game are you on in the season?
Just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year.
Playoff?
At home.
This is my first game, so
You don't win all of them,
I got a whole
but
bunch
they
of
managed to
chances.
get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They
How many have you lost?
home field, and now the final stages. And that's complete to Jesse James. 30, past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another.
How many games have you lost in your whole Madden career?
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Whoa.
Fielded about a yard deep. Out comes this
Oh, you're doing a
offensive
user
unit
hit
as they
stick.
get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
If I would have kept it going, what happened in the second quarter? If I would have kept that going, I would have won.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard.
I
Realize
mean,
how
what else am I
poorly
supposed to do?
everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Then you're practically wasting your own
And
time
his
too.
throw's going to be incomplete.
I mean, it's Sunday. And I got summer camp, so on Monday, so I'm not wasting anybody's time. You got GTA?
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
PS4.
With my right tackle, at least he was doing a good job. My right tackle.
But partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Well, Pittsburgh gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
Now Brady gotta have this.
Pittsburgh gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on
the
down.
Patriots.
And play is stopped here.
The Raiders are in the whole another
Another
division.
That'll be their 3rd and final.
And the Patriots, they're gonna be trash this year.
I know, that's what their roster says.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.